Hey guys, welcome back for another episode. So, today we're going to be talking about the top 3 reasons why you shouldn't be buying a next gen console. Now, before we discuss about this, can you guys please smash the like button? And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, as I continue to try to grow this channel. Anyway, let's go on with the subject. So, the top 3 reasons. Number one, the first reason right now is availability. If you go to like any of the major retailers like Target or Walmart or heck, even Best Buy, or even Amazon, a lot of them they basically don't even have anything really in stock because they've been sold out basically everywhere. So it's kind of almost like everywhere has basically been sold out on, and they're like, there's this one place in the little corner that has them, but we'll touch back on that on the third point. The second reason, why not, you shouldn't need to like buy another console is, you don't have to be an early adopter. It's just like with all of the things that are kind of out there, usually like the first wave, and you notice this like in the previous like console generations they had, like when the Xbox came out, I think it was with the Xbox One, one of the major problems they had was literally was the red ring of death. It's like some people were getting their console and they were experiencing issues. So I'm suspecting, and some people are experiencing some issues with it, but then other people are experiencing issues with them not even getting the console at all. Like they order a console and then someone steals their console, or as I saw in one of my other favorite YouTubers I follow, Unboxerity, he literally showed a picture where someone got a box and they thought it was a next gen console, but when they go to open up the box, the box, it literally was a bag of rice. I was like, "Are you serious? You just paid $500 for a bag of rice?" I can only I he was like, dude, I can only imagine that person was so pissed. They were probably calling them immediately. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A bag of rice. A bag of rice for $500. I'm like, it's like that rice better be sending you over to the moon if it's gonna be costing that darn much. So yeah, honestly, usually the first waves of them are going to be problems. So like that's just another reason why you shouldn't be so quick to go out and get one. And then last but not least, the third reason why not to get one at the present moment, it's literally the price. Now I mentioned earlier, like all of the other like a lot of the other major retailers, they've already got their money. But here's the thing: you've got all these other people who are scalpers who are using bots, and they literally a lot of people have basically, there's quite a few people who basically bought more than one, and the only game in town who's actually selling the new systems is literally eBay. They're basically are charging for double, if not sometimes close to almost triple the price. Especially if you look at the PlayStation 5 side, I was like, oh my god, dude! Like they literally are trying to basically make extra money off of it. And I noticed that like there was a lot of people out there that were like, I feel like I agree with a lot of people out there. Like, it's totally uncool to like, okay, it's cool that you got one, but so not cool for the fact that like you went to go buy not just two of them, but a couple more of them, and then you're just trying to get like a few extra dollars. I get it, like times are tough and everything, but I think it's a little bit of crazy that the fact that like, there's a lot of people that wanted to buy one, and then like, so the people who bought like an extra one just to sell it online is like, why? It's like your greed got the better of you, and I'm just hoping that like in the future they get a lot more better handle on this, or they put in like some sort of law where they make it illegal in order to be buying. So I'm like, I'm surprised after the whole toilet paper experience where people were buying so much, you would think retailers would have learned their lesson, like, okay, we got to put a restriction on the consoles. But it really, or what they've learned from the past, generations where like the consoles, they sold out, and then, you had scalpers who were selling it overpriced, and like literally they're just waiting for their inventory to basically be empty out because they know people want it. But people were willing to pay for the price, which, I mean, like, you shouldn't be willing to pay the price. You should you should basically vote for your dollar and not spend the extra money, and basically just wait for the retailers to get back, refilled. Because I mean, this is the extra point. One of the extra points that I forgot to add on, there's not really that many killer games out there to be going out of your way in order to get one of the consoles. I get it. It's like it's the new shiny object thing that everyone wants to get. I mean, heck, even I don't even have one. But, I think people should definitely be realizing that, like, it's just only a console. I mean, like I say, it's not like the PlayStation 5 has got a new God of War that came out at the same time. Like, I get it, it's got the new Spider-Man game, but it's not like some super heavy hitter. Like, just imagine if the second Last of Us didn't come out on the PlayStation 4 and they announced it for the PlayStation 5 to come out. Oh my goodness, it would have been even more crazier because everyone like, I gotta get the game, and then I gotta get if that game was attached to the launch, like it hasn't came out yet, something like that, or like with the whole Microsoft, like, they attached a new Gears of War game with it, and it came out, and it's a brand new Gears of War game or a brand new Halo game, it would have made the launch stronger. But, since both consoles didn't come out with really strong software lineups, like they basically, a lot of them, they're kind of relying on like their older games that they had before in order to kind of hold them up until more games come out. I mean, even though like the lineup on the PlayStation side was a little bit stronger, we just gotta wait for the better games. But yeah, I would say, folks, like, please definitely hold out. Like, definitely don't support their the scalpers' practices by giving them the extra money. Because if you were giving them the money, you're basically acknowledging, okay, it's cool to keep doing it. It's because when the next time they do another, console launch, they're just going to do it again. The only difference is they're just going to do it at a much more larger amount. So they'll just make even more money if there's no laws that be placed or anything. But yeah, tell me, guys, what do you guys think about it? You think they should you think they should be putting in more systems in to make it harder for people to be buying up more than one? Or heck, or do you think there should be like a law that's like nationwide that kind of just forbids from people jacking the prices? Because I mean, the jacking up the prices of the console, it's in the same line as like buying hand sanitizer or buying paper towels, and then you're trying to sell it overpriced to people that, not just one person, but a lot of people need it at once. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Pow!